So here's the design for the Skyline R32. We were gonna do it by machine, that's why we designed this, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it by hand, cut out the stripes by hand and the side stripes as well. All right, so here we have the whole car sanded down, ready to go. Hopefully you don't see any of the paint underneath. That's what I'm really hoping for. But from what I could see and feel on the paint itself, it looks like we're gonna be good. I know it looks like shit, but it's gonna end up looking good once it is wrapped. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the trunk, followed by the roof, then the sides, the hood, the front bumper, rear bumper, tail lights, etc. Yeah, we gotta go ahead and wrap the car. Hopefully it comes out good. I'm gonna try to get as much as I can for you guys because I'm really on a time crunch. I will try my best. If not, I'm sorry. I gotta weld the rear quarter panel, so I'm gonna wrap the trunk roof first. That way we don't get any welding overspray or excess all over the wrap if we do wrap the quarter panel, so we're gonna wait on that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this car wrapped. So the hood is sanded down, everything is sanded down. This paint was insane to sand down, and man, I hated it. But with that being said, let's go ahead and start wrapping the Skyline R32. Alright, so the majority of the Skyline R32 is wrapped. All that I need now, as for the main body of the car, are the taillights and the rear bumper. I still need to wrap the front fender flares, rear flares, side skirts, valances, etc. But I did manage to get the front bumper wrapped, the roof, the hood, the trunk. So now it's just the taillights and the rear bumper. We need to go ahead and do that. But man, this silver color looks insane. I was gonna go with the gloss color, but everybody seems to do gloss colors when it comes down to this livery of the car. For me, it's just personal choice, I guess. So I just decided to go with the satin color on the car, and the color is made by 3M, and it is called, I believe, satin white aluminum, which is more of a silver than white. I'm also going to go ahead and do the side stripes in probably a 3M perfect blue. I already wrapped the wing as well. But yeah, pretty much the whole car is done. It's looking good. So pretty much we're halfway through the car. It's looking really good. I have about halfway to go. But now I'm going to hit you guys with the time lapse. So let's continue wrapping. All right, since I know I'm going to be getting this question a lot at shows, so if you guys watch this video, the reason the bumper stripes are smaller than the grill stripes, also the hood stripes, pretty much they're 3 completely different sizes. And the reason for that is because of the rendering. So because of the rendering that Domestic Mango made, that is why the stripes are 3 different sizes. I just did it to copy the rendering, and it actually looks really well in person. I know people are gonna have something bad to say, but at the end of the day, I don't really care. This is how the design was, the rendering, and that's how I'm gonna keep it. So to me, they look amazing. To other people, it might look off, but oh well, who cares? So now I just need to wrap the front flares, the rear valences, front valences, side skirts, and the rear flares. Obviously, I do not have the rear flares with me, but by the time you guys see this video, this whole thing would probably be wrapped and ready to go. Okay, so the original front lip from the Skyline R32 has a couple vents that go here and of course on the other side. So I need to figure out what to do here because I will be putting the tow hook back on. So I need to come up with a solution of how to cut this thing. I don't know if I'm going to cut it just like the original front lip for the Skyline R32 GTR, or if I'm just going to go ahead and do it my own way. I'm not quite sure yet. I'm going to have to figure it out and get back to you guys in a bit. So originally I was going to cut this front lip like the GTR OEM front lip, but I just decided to go with this little cube setup instead. Luckily I do have the tow hook bracket behind there, so I get a reference point of where it goes. Also, by looking at old pictures, I have an idea of where this hole goes, so hopefully I got it in the right spot. If not, I could always make it a little bit bigger, but that's not a big deal. So hopefully this works out, and I believe this will look the best out of all the renderings and mock-ups that I did. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get this hole cut out. All right, so the car is now wrapped. You guys will see the rest of it in the upcoming videos, but I wanted to give a huge shout out to Voodoo Ride because they sent me this care package right here, and man, this thing looks amazing. So now the Skyline is part of the Voodoo Ride tribe, I guess you could say. So huge shout out to them. So we got this wash mitt right here for the R32. We got the microfiber towels. We got the wash and wax. We also have the foam wash and the window cleaner. I heard this stuff smells really, really good. We got the license plate Voodoo Ride frame, which I probably will be running. We also got the interior cleaner, and last but not least, the car shampoo. But yeah, I heard this stuff smells really, really good, so I can't wait to test it out. Once the car is done, go ahead and give it a wash down. So yeah, this is definitely going to help out with the Skyline R32. I'm always struggling going to the stores and buying the products. We also got these air fresheners here, which I will be running those. They look pretty sick. And we got the sticker here, which I don't know where I'm going to put yet, or I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and make my own. We got this foam cannon, which I've always wanted. It's pretty sick. I can't wait to test this thing out. And it came with different nozzle tips, which is amazing. And it has like different settings too that you could change, which is pretty cool. You don't see that too often. At least not me. I'm used to just using a water hose and just spraying the car down, but man, this is gonna make a world of difference here. They also sent me this Voodoo Ride shirt here, which I'm definitely gonna be rocking. This thing is sick. We also got this drying towel here, which I've always wanted to get one of these, but I was just too lazy to go to the store and grab it. But a huge shout out to Voodoo Ride again. Thank you for these amazing products. And last but not least, we got the crate. We got to do a crate challenge with this.